Welcome to our journey into the cosmos, where we explore a growing concern that could impact our future in space junk. Recently, we've seen incidents where space debris pose significant threats to satellites and even crucial space missions. So, could space junk be the biggest threat to our future in space? So, what exactly is space junk? Well, space junk refers to any defunct satellites, spent rocket stages or fragments from collisions that are orbiting the Earth. These pieces of debris can range from tiny paint flecks to large defunct satellites. Over time, as more objects are launched into space, the amount of space junk has steadily increased, creating a cluttered environment around our planet. The amount of space debris has been increasing year after year. This growth is due to the increasing number of satellite launches and the lack of effective debris mitigation measures. As more countries and private companies enter the space race, the number of objects in orbit continues to rise exponentially. This growing cloud of debris poses significant risks, such as potential collisions with active satellites, space stations, or even future crewed missions. A single collision can generate thousands of new debris pieces, each capable of causing further damage. The International Space Station, for example, has had to perform numerous maneuvers to avoid potential collisions with debris. One particularly concerning scenario is the Kessler syndrome, where the density of objects in low Earth orbit becomes so high that collisions between objects could cause a cascade of even more collisions. This chain reaction could render certain orbits unusable for generations, severely impacting satellite communications, weather forecasting, and even global navigation systems. The hazards of space debris to spacecraft are immense. Even a small piece of debris can puncture a spacecraft's hull, endangering the lives of astronauts and the integrity of the mission. The increasing amount of debris also complicates future space missions, as launch windows must be carefully calculated to avoid collisions. The international community is working on solutions such as debris removal technologies and stricter regulations on satellite launches, but the challenge remains daunting. Making space activities incredibly hazardous, the need for immediate and effective action cannot be overstated. You might be wondering, how does space debris impact our daily lives here on Earth? It's a question that might not cross our minds often, but the implications are significant. Well, space junk can lead to interruptions in communication, GPS services, and even weather forecasting. Imagine trying to navigate to a new location and suddenly losing your GPS signal. Or think about the importance of accurate weather predictions for planning our daily activities and ensuring safety during severe weather events. There have been several past incidents where space junk caused serious issues, such as near misses with satellites or the International Space Station. These near misses are not just minor inconveniences. They can lead to significant disruptions and even potential disasters. For instance, a collision with a satellite could knock out communication networks, affecting everything from phone calls to internet access. These incidents highlight the urgency of addressing the space junk problem to ensure the safety and reliability of our space-based technologies. Engineers and scientists are working tirelessly to develop solutions to mitigate these risks. This includes designing satellites that can avoid debris, creating systems to track and predict the movement of space junk, and even developing methods to remove debris from orbit. The goal is to protect the infrastructure that we rely on every day, from the GPS systems that guide us to the communication networks that keep us connected, and the weather satellites that help us prepare for the elements. Addressing space debris is not just about protecting space, it's about safeguarding our way of life here on Earth. What's being done? Well, let's dive into the current efforts to mitigate space junk. The problem of space debris has been escalating over the years, and it's now a critical issue that demands immediate attention. Engineers and scientists around the world are working tirelessly to develop innovative solutions to tackle this problem. International regulations are being put in place to address this growing issue. Various space agencies and organizations are coming together to create a unified approach to manage and reduce space debris. These regulations are essential to ensure that all spacefaring nations adhere to best practices and contribute to a cleaner orbital environment. Debris removal technologies such as nets, harpoons and even lasers are being developed to clean up our orbital environment. These technologies are designed to capture and remove debris from space, preventing potential collisions and further fragmentation. For instance, nets can be used to ensnare larger pieces of debris, while harpoons can target and secure smaller fragments. Lasers, on the other hand, can be used to alter the trajectory of debris, pushing it into a lower orbit where it will eventually burn up upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. And of course, tracking systems are becoming more sophisticated to monitor and predict the movement of space debris. Advanced radar and optical systems are being employed to keep a close eye on the thousands of pieces of debris orbiting our planet. These tracking systems are crucial for providing real-time data and enabling timely interventions to avoid potential collisions. These innovative solutions are crucial for maintaining the safety and sustainability of space activities. By addressing the issue of space debris, we can ensure that future generations will be able to explore and utilize space without the threat of dangerous collisions. The collaborative efforts of the global space community are paving the way for a cleaner, safer and more sustainable orbital environment. It's a challenging task, but with continued innovation and cooperation, we can make significant strides in preserving the final frontier for all of humanity. The future of space exploration, it's an exciting yet challenging prospect. The space junk problem could significantly impact commercial ventures like SpaceX's Starlink and potential missions to Mars. It raises a critical question. How sustainable is space exploration in the face of this growing problem? We must consider the long-term implications of our actions in space. To wrap things up, addressing space junk is of paramount importance. We need to stay informed and actively support efforts to tackle this issue. Every step we take now will help ensure a safer and more sustainable future for space exploration. As we reach for the stars, could the very debris we leave behind bring our dreams crashing down?